Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, the Pontiff on the Paul Pluta channel. Quick wristwatch check. Panic? No! Rolex! Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. Go to f2bbs.com, www.f2bbs.com, the last bastion of free speech on the interweb. That's right guys, I want you to go to www.f2bbs.com. That's right, I want you to go there. You can, this is a great site to fight against all sorts of nastiness by posting on f2bbs.com, the last bastion of free speech on the interweb. Go there, guys. Hey guys, it's your Pontiff, Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. Today, guys, paid review. This is paid review 21 QA 29. And before we start this paid review, let's do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Explorer 2 Polar. This is the 216570. This is the new 42 mil, the big boy. Okay, here we go. This is for John. Hi Paul, I need some advice and a quick review from the one and only Pontiff. Quick wristwatch check. Rolex Explorer 2. I'm 30 years old and have been collecting seriously for the past 4 years or so. I'm a real estate investor and I own a few businesses in my area. I'm married with a daughter 2 years old and I make about $300,000 US a year. I have absolutely no debt. My house is paid off and I own all my cars outright. I started like everyone else with Seiko and Casio, both brands I still love, and I've been fortunate enough to move up in the price range to collect some of my Grail watches. All my watches other than the Datejust were purchased at retail. Okie dokie. Blah. And I have a decent relationship with AD, not good enough for a Daytona though. My love of watches has been infectious for my wife as well, and now she has a few of her Grail watches as well. My collection currently sits at four. That's not a lot for a guy on $300,000 a year. He's got, let's go, an Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean. Yes sirree, the Omegas. We got the Omegas are coming. I love Omega as a brand. The white dial and orange bezel combo is stunning and I love the way it looks. The movement is superb and it wears really well for a larger watch. I'm a big guy that's in the gym a lot. 6'2", 215 pounds, so I wear fine watches on my 7.5-inch wrist. Okie dokie. Number 2, Rolex Datejust, reference 1603, my first Rolex. I was able to pick this up for $2K from a jeweler in my area in 2016. No box or papers, so I immediately sent it to Rolex Service Center and they serviced the watch for me. I now have the watch service papers from Rolex and I don't have to worry about authenticity. At 36 mil, I'm surprised how well it wears. It does not feel too small at all. Okie dokie. And then he's got a Rolex GMT. We're getting into some better stuff because I'm getting worried there. Yeah, I was getting a bit worried. There. Rolex GMT Master 2 116710 LN, one of my Grail watches. Love everything about it. Purchased in 2018 from the AD. I love the poly center links. It allows me to double this one as a dress watch since I have absolutely no need or desire for a true dress watch. Number 4, I gotta say, that is disappointing, man. That's just disappointing. That's no class in saying that. No class. Number 4, Sea Dweller Deep Sea, Deep Blue, James Cameron, reference 126660. Another grail for me. Love the dial and the fact it's unique for Rolex. Wears great and it's super comfortable even though it's a chunky fat boy. So my question to you is, where do I go next? I definitely want another watch or two to round out the collection. I'm open to just about anything as long as it's not a dedicated dress piece, since I would rarely find an appropriate occasion to put it on. My budget is firm at 20,000. Some pieces I've considered are the 40mm Explorer 2, Submariner Bluesy, and the white dial Milgauss. I should mention I have a deposit down on the new Snoopy at my local Omega boutique, so that will take care of adding a chronograph. Any advice is much appreciated. And he's attached a few photos, and I gotta say thank you, John, for your kind and generous. He was very generous in his he was very generous in his payment to me, so I do appreciate that. What do I say here? What do I say? I gotta be totally honest with you. I'm trying to be polite. You've sent me a lot of money and I want to be polite. Let's just be honest with you. What do I think? What do I think? The Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean, look, it's a great looking watch. I do like the bezel. Yes, I do. I like it. I like it a lot. I do actually like that watch quite a lot there. I think it is cool. Now, the only thing is I got to say to you is that I got to be honest with you. Yes, it's an okay watch. It's an Omega. It's only... I got to be honest with you. As someone who earns so much money, I want you to get some amazing pieces. It's a bit mediocre, okay? It's a bit mediocre. That's what I'm trying to say. I said it. There I go. I said it. I spat it out. I spat the words out. It's a bit on the mediocre. I'm just saving a picture so I can put this up in your the video. I have the video over here. The Omega. Yeah, okay. It's cool. It's okay. Then we start looking at the 1603. That's kind of boring. 1603, they're a bit on the 36mm, a little bit small side. I suppose it's quite an okay Rolex, very lower middle class, aspirational. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, but for someone who earns $300K a year, yeah, it's okay. It's kind of like your dress watch. Yeah, I accept that. I will accept that. I will accept that. No problems. I will accept it. No problems at all. What do I think there? What do I think? Yeah, so I got to be totally honest with you there. It's no big deal. It's actually quite a nice watch, but it's just a bit of filler. Same as the Omega. They're kind of okay. Now we start talking serious. A black GMT ceramic, beautiful, absolutely beautiful watch. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. That's a beautiful watch. But I gotta be honest with you, one of my grails. My God, you earn $300K a year. That's a grail. That's a grail for a middle class man, not for a super performer like you. Yeah, that's nah. It's a Rolex Steel Sports. It's cool, but you know what I mean? It just Doesn't do much for me, I'm sorry. At that price, your salary, man, you should be getting some wonderful stuff. Then we've got the Rolex Sea Dweller Deep Sea, the James Cameron. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Big, mean. Okay, that's a great watch. But it, again, for someone on your pay scale, man, that's nah. You know, I'm just saying. So my question to you is, where do I go from here? Hopefully a long way up. Okay, it's like, you know, it's like you're earning the big bucks. You've got a Porsche. Let me be honest with you, okay? I don't want to be rude. You would not respect to me if I just bullshitted you because you sent me a good fee. You want the truth out of me. That's what you want. So I'm going to tell you honestly, man, what would I be adding if I was on your coin? Let me tell you this, man. So my question is, where do I go next? I tell you where you go next. You want to get some amazing knockout punches. What would I get? I tell you what I'd get. If I was on 300K a year, I would get myself a Submariner, okay, subby, okay, 18K, that's right, 18K, and I'd get the bluesy, the blue 18K. That's a knockout punch. What else would I get? I tell you what else I'd get. I'd get a GMT Master 18K Rose Gold, the root beer. And not the bloody two-tone. I want you to go solid gold. Okay, that's what I'd be getting. And then, what else would I get? You know what I'd get? I'd get myself a Daytona. A Daytona. Man, you earn $300,000 a year. 300 big ones. The house is paid off. Your cars, you got a Porsche. Man, come on. These are just, come on, man. I gotta tell you, okay, if this was Marco's collection, I'd be saying it's great, man. Yeah, it's great, but you earn $300,000 a year. You've got to be punching way above this. This is very lower middle class. Very, very lower middle class. So I'd be getting Daytona, 18K. Maybe the green dial. Get the green dial. That's what I'd get. Punch it out of the ballpark. Man, if you're making 300K a year, you understand how the world works. Okay, forget your AD. Go to the grey market. I would be going to David SW, David SW, David SW. And I'd buy myself a Panda. Get yourself a Panda. Man, you're making $300,000 a year. That's 30 grand a month. Man, get yourself a Panda. That's what I would do. Get yourself a Panda. Stop pussyfooting around. Get some serious hitters. That's what you need. You got a Porsche? You're talking about low end. Come on, man. The world has moved on. Okay, come on. I'm not trying to say anything bad. I'm very proud of you. Lift the bar. Raise the bar. Okay, I definitely want another one or two. Mate, I reckon you should get 4 of them. I'm open to anything as long as it's not a delicate... Okay, you don't want a dress watch? Here we go. I got 4 heavy hitters. You're on $300,000 a year. Go and whack that out of the park. I rarely find an appropriate occasion to put on. What about going to the restaurant with the wife? That's what I would say. Or the mistress. There's always an occasion. My budget is firm at 20. Man, you need to stop putting limits on yourself. Stop putting limits. You earn $300,000. $300,000, man. 300,000. Forget that. Forget it, man. You're earning 300,000. You get yourself gold sub, blue dial, GMT, 18K, rose, gold, root beer. Get yourself a Daytona. Get all the good stuff, man. What's the point in earning the big bucks if you aren't going to have some fun? Lift the bar. There we go. That's my advice to you. Lift the bar. 300,000. Man, come on. Lift the bar. Lift the bar. That's honestly my advice to you. Lift the bar. 300,000. I want to see you having 20 watches. That's what I want to see you doing. This is loser talk. My budget is firm at 20. That's loser talk. You earn $300,000 a year. Lift the bar, man. I'm sorry. I had to have this talk to you. I don't want to be mean, nasty, or vicious, but it had to be said. There are things that had to be said here, and I'm really sorry. This is what needs to be said. It needs to be said because otherwise you're never going to lift the bar. Lift the bar. Lift the bar, guys. Lift the bar. Lift the bar. That's what you need to do. Lift the bar. Lift the bar. Please, listen to me. Do what I say. Lift the bar. Get it all done. You'll be over the moon. Man on the moon. Come on, man. 300K. And you're... Man, come on. Lift the game. Lift the game. That's what I would say. So... I hope it helps. I hope it helps, John. I had to be brutal with you. I had to be brutal. $300,000 a year. Lift the bar, sunshine. Lift the bar. Lift the bar. Lift the bar. You got a Porsche? Get yourself a couple gold Rolex. You got to be like the Prophet. Prophet in Prophet Realty. That's what you need to do. Landlord's watch. That's what you need, sunshine. Okay, there we go, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Please don't forget a few comments below. Guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I need the paid reviews to keep me full-time. Without these paid reviews, I would not survive. Please organize one now. I'm ArchieLuxury. I'll see you in the next one, and stay tuned. Cut! Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.